Okay, hey everyone. Marc from Vintage Card Voyage here with.
Hi, it's Ken.
Anyways, we're continuing on with our series this week
Yes.
with of most important cards of the decade, and we are going to visit the '60s this week. And I will say this is a difficult one for me specifically because I just don't have that many cards from the
Yeah.
'60s. So I am depending on Ken to help me out with showing the cards. But yeah, and obviously neither of us were old enough to be watching in the '60s. But I mean, I'm definitely still a student of the history of the game, so I appreciate it, but I just wasn't as connected to it as other ones.
Yeah. And same for me. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I was born in '68, so it's not like I watched any of these guys play.
Right.
Maybe a little bit toward the end of their careers. But as I was going through the cards, I was realizing like this is a lot harder than the '70s and '80s, which can come like this.
Right. Exactly.
I forget. Do we go? Do we start
Year by year?
Do we start from 60 or 69?
60, I believe. Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with 1960, and I'll show Mark's selection first.
Yes, Yastrzemski. That was just again, like I said, this was usually in the decades, like in the '70s and '80s, it felt like much more personal to me. Like I had a personal connection to each of the cards. And this was more about like just general importance in the hobby, and this felt like the most important card from 1960 in the hobby.
Yeah, and this does feel like a card where, like, if you're a baseball card collector, you have to have,
right?
Because Boston and I mean, my father was a Red Sox fan because he went to Harvard for college.
Mm-hmm.
He loved Yastrzemski. So, but I'm going to give you a pop quiz, Mark. Spell his last name.
The funny thing is, I used to, when I was a kid, purposely pronounce it Yastrzemski because I knew that's how you spell it. So
you can get it. See, like to this day, I always get something wrong.
I believe it's Yastrzeemski.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
Thank you. So yes, I am a copy editor, so by trade. So that's a thing I do.
And his grandson just got traded at the deadline.
Mike got traded from the Giants.
Do you know where he went? Do you remember?
I should, and I do not. I don't remember where he went.
I think that's one of the coolest things to me. It's like I don't think there's many grandfather grandson combos where they jump a decade. There's a bunch of people who have every generation, but
I believe was it his son or was it his nephew who played with the Islanders back in the '80s?
I don't know.
I feel like that's right, and I don't know if he made it to the majors or not, but I feel like there was a Yastrzemski at one point that played with the Islanders.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so my choice in 1960 was very hard. I thought about McCovey, and I was like, that's obvious. And then I remembered that I have these kind of weird sets, and I have a 1960 Fleers. I think it's the greatest set, and this is a Babe Ruth.
Nice.
I mean, I don't own Babe Ruths from back in the day, so this was my first Babe Ruth purchase, and I just think it's kind of a cool shot. He's posing. I like the colors, and anyways, I think you've probably seen this set before, right?
I've seen some. I have a couple of them, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's the back. It's a baseball greats Fleer set. So that's my choice for 1960. You obviously took a good one too.
It was, I mean, it again felt like a obvious choice, and the '60 Fleer was a consideration, but I was like, I feel like the Yastrzemski is the one to pick.
Yeah. So. 1961. We can move on.
Yeah, I believe I picked. I know I don't have my list in front of me. I should have memorized it, but I believe it was the '61 Fleer, Will Chamberlain.
There it is.
Yeah.
And here's people who have watched any of these videos know this of me. It's like a low grade. It's 1, right? Mm-hmm. But if you were to look at it closely, yes, there's a crease in it, but it's still a beautiful card. It's like.
Eye appeal is so subjective, honestly.
Yeah. That is a great choice. I will go with this too officially, but I'm going to always show another card just because this is about card collecting. And
Right.
so Jerry West is also a great card. I love this one.
I mean, because this was the set we talked about, right, earlier on, and there's like rife with like really good rookies.
Yes, it's Robertson. There's list goes on and on. Right. There's like 10 Hall of Fame rookie cards or something like that in a small set. It's like 66 in the set.
Right. I mean, and that was a lot because of what it was like a delay. Was it from 57 to 61? They had a gap of cards or whatever. So that's why, obviously.
I think we should come up with a term when there's gaps in the hobby, like the gap before 86 Flair, right? And which made that set so loaded. Like, I guess we'll talk about it off camera, but let's come up with a term. I would love to become like the card collecting, I don't know, thesaurus guys.
Like, the companies took a gap year, for but a few gap years,
few gap years. So I thought 61 was obvious because that set, that set makes it easy. 62, I'm going to show your card.
Yeah, I made this was a editorial choice, I guess, in a way, just because it was Maris obviously had the 61 home runs in 1961, and so I don't know. It's like a lot of people say like it should be the card 1961 card for that year, but I'm like, nah. It's this is the card that represents that year that actually happened. So
and then it's not going to come on the camera, but I'm kind of with you there. It's like it says 61 home runs, so it's like, that's a great choice.
I mean, it's that or the Brock for me was like the other option. The Brock, rookie year.
And so for me, I went a different direction because I really love this set. This is probably my favorite football set. So it's 62 tops, and I have two favorites. Couldn't pick. This one is the Jimmy Brown.
Nice. Yeah.
62.
Looking at it now, I like that set a lot.
Yeah, like the design of it is like you got an action photo, you got a good mostly headshot, and then so this has significance because this was the first time I went to a card show. It was probably late 90s, early 2000s, aughts, and I was feeling like I didn't know what to buy. But I did my normal thing where I'm digging through like dollar boxes and stuff. And then I said, you know what? I don't have a lot of time. Let's just buy one good vintage card. And that was the card I bought. I had always wanted a Jim Brown. And so I was like, let's see what it feels like to just buy one card. Right. And it felt great. So, but this is the other card that I love because I was a Fran Tarkenton fan as a kid. I modeled my background quarterbacking game around him. I would just scramble around and throw interceptions.
Right.
So, but I love this card. This is his rookie card, and I love the design. 63.
It's a pretty obvious choice. I think. Rose rookie. Yeah.
And this is also I happily can say I bought this pretty early. So it hadn't gotten up in pricing that fast, but I think even a PSA 4 like this it's pretty expensive these days.
That I remember as a kid, that was like that was a card I really wanted. I knew there was absolutely no way I was going to be able to afford it as a kid. I just didn't think of. I mean, it was like it's out of my realm. So, and
I haven't been tracking it, but I'm thinking it's probably gone up a little bit since his passing.
A little, I'm sure it shot up and then probably kind of resettled it like a little higher than it was.
Yeah. And that's my official choice as well. But I thought I'd pull a couple others because I also love the design of this set. And I particularly like this Clemente.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of headshots. This is kind of a combo headshot and action shot.
Right.
I just love the color. And I've always liked the circle where they put like 83, 63.
Right.
And then I thought I'd show this card, which is actually a 2002 Topps Archive. But when I was thinking about what football card in 83 or 63 I like, it's the Deacon Jones. So because I'm a Rams fan, kind of love Deacon Jones. And then this is a reprint auto But that's what the year looks like. That's the design.
Is that the Philadelphia or the Topps?
I think it's a Philadelphia.
Yeah, it looks like the Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it's the Topps archive card.
Okay.
That's interesting, right? It's some sort of collaboration. Yeah, but 63, obvious, great choice, Pete Rose.
Yeah, it just kind of made perfect sense, really. So,
should we talk about how much we struggled with 1964?
I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, there were there's obviously in baseball there are two rookies I think who are like Hall of Famers, and one of them obviously is recently inducted, and then the other, like, was there a 64 basketball set? I think there was, right? Or was there?
No.
Okay. So it was that or football. And football, I looked at the Philadelphia sets because I kind of prefer the Philadelphia sets. I tend to more than the Topps.
Me too.
In those periods. And I don't think anything really I don't think anything jumped out at me really. I mean, Jim Brown's like seventh year or something. Right?
I don't think there's a standout rookie football 64 card.
Yeah,
I don't have in my collection, and I try to get the
was it Dick Butkus maybe, or was that 66? Maybe?
No, that's 66.
Okay, so I was like, so anyway, so I went back to baseball and thought about it. I'm like, I think the Dick Allen one is more impactful for me than the Phil Niekro one is.
Yeah, and also, doesn't Niekro have two rookie cards?
I was wondering that too.
He's kind of like Dale Murphy. I think there were 2 years where they did a combo rookie card of him or prospect card. Yeah, this is a great card. I like the design. It's nice and clean. But you're right. It's like hard to find the meaningful 64. So I spent a long time thinking, okay, because I'm trying to show a second card if I agree with you. But I did find one that I really like, and it's Pete Rose's Rookie Cup card.
I definitely thought about that one as well, but I was like, I already picked 63, so I want to pick 64. But yeah, I like that card because it's the first single one of him.
Yeah, it's first single one of him. It's a Rookie Cup card. He's got a great smile. And I can tell you from being at the National, I saw so many of these cards.
Yeah.
And they go for really good first. A lot of times you'll see these guys with a rookie card is 10x what the second year card is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the case with Rose. It's the gap. And I think it's because people really love this card. Yeah. So that's my choice, that one.
No, it's a great choice. It's a great choice.
So 65, again, a little obvious, I think.
Yeah. And right now I'm blanking. Thank you. Name of course. Right.
I'll cover my face for the audience. Probably like that, but.
No, it's such a famous card. That was the only one that made sense to me that year.
Yeah. I mean, okay, different format, tall boy, right? So stands out for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what year it was where he won the Super Bowl. That was probably 68 or something like that.
69.
Something like that.
I think.
But, AFL card. I just think there's so many reasons for it. And yeah, this is like, even when I think about the best, most prominent, important football cards of all time, this has got to be maybe the top one.
That, or I mean the Jim Brown rookie, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else.
I guess it's the Brady rookie now.
Yeah, maybe.
Although there's like 59 of those, so good luck.
Right.
So I struggled. I couldn't find the
second card
65 baseball card that I really liked, and then I said, well, I'm going to go back to the 65 top set and pick Jack Kemp because he was a prominent politician, and I don't know, I think he played most of his career in Buffalo. I have a soft spot in my heart for Buffalo because they haven't won a Super Bowl, right?
They've lost 4, but they've never won.
Yeah. Anyways, I really love the tall boy set. I have the tall boy set, so I'd pick Jack Kemp as the second card.
And what year is that for him? Is that a rookie or is it?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't think it's his rookie card. I really should know that.
Let me look him up.
But this is a PSA 2, so maybe it is because
he started in 57, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, he probably had other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, I think the Namath is an easy choice for
Yeah,
60.
it was kind of a given, I
Yeah.
think, for that year. Yeah, and then 66, I thought, again, this was the one. Yeah, I thought about this for a while. I think I was thinking about baseball, and I was like, none of the, I mean, there's like, was it Palmer, Sutton,
Yeah.
and I think, is it Jenkins, I think, all have rookie cards that year?
Jenkins, I don't know if 66 or 67.
Okay.
You're probably right. It's
I
probably
think it was Jenkins. And then anyway, so I was like, and then Tony Perez also possibly, or maybe he's 65. Anyway, so
he's 60. He's 65.
oh, is
Like
he? Okay.
65 has like Catfish Hunter, Perez. There's like 4 good rookies in that set.
Carlton is the biggest one. I think,
Yeah.
65. Anyway, so yeah, then I looked at football. I'm like, oh, Gale Sayers. That's an obvious choice. I loved Sayers. He was a great player.
Yeah, and this is a great pick. This is going to be my pick too. I have sentimental. This is the first card I ever bought at a national back in 2018 Cleveland. I'm walking the show floors just overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get a Gale Sayers. I picked a second card, which is also a rookie card, which is the Butkus.
Yeah.
Because these two were teammates. It's amazing that they came in the league together. I mean,
yeah.
Man, God, what a draft. It's like, but I love the Sayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. 67.
This was a pretty obvious choice for me, I think, with the Seaver.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Carew, obviously, was another choice, but I felt like the Seaver was a little more important, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I think because Tom Seaver is being the best pitcher in the 60s and maybe the mid 60s to mid 70s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a dominant pitcher.
Right.
And then he was a broadcaster for a while too.
Yep.
So the second card was, you already said it, it's the Carew.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is, like, I saw so many Carews at the show and a lot of raw ones too. I thought about you. I was like, if you're trying to get to collector grade,
mm-hmm.
it's pretty pricey.
Right.
But maybe there's somebody who has a raw one who, for whatever reason, doesn't want to grade it. And
yeah.
That's a dicey game. But
yeah.
I was surprised because the Carew card, when I was looking for it, was hard to find. You didn't find a lot of Carews out there. So
yeah.
But those are great cards, and the bright yellow design, and then So little pop quiz for you. Do you know the second player on the Carew card?
I don't. I'm trying to think. Oh wait.
He's not prominent. If you know, it's just because you know cards.
For some reason, Jim Nettles just came to mind, but I don't think that's it.
No, it's Hank Allen.
Okay.
Is he related to Henry Aaron? Probably not. Anyways. Okay, 1968. You have that
I finally
card.
have a card.
Yeah.
I finally have a card I can show. It is the very obvious choice of the Nolan Ryan and Jerry Koosman rookie.
Yeah. And actually, that's an obvious choice, but it's always been inflated in price. Like some of these cards, these vintage cards went up at post-COVID, like they just kind of like appreciated to the value that I think they deserve. That card has always been expensive. I mean, I remember as a kid going, I'll never own a Nolan Ryan, right? Like,
I didn't think I would either until I found it on this, auction I was part of or whatever. So
yeah. So that's one of the reasons I don't pick that card, because I feel like it was so expensive, but also because I'm a Johnny Bench fan.
I figured you were going to pick Bench. Yeah.
And I still think this is a value. This card is like, why should Nolan Ryan be 10 times worth Johnny Bench? If you just look at playing career, right? Bench is supposed to be the greatest catcher of all time.
And Nolan Ryan is definitely not the best pitcher of all time.
No. I mean, would you even put him in the top 10?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Top 20 I would, but probably not top 10. But, pretty undisputed. People think of Bench as being Was there short print issues? Is that why the Nolan Ryan is more? Like, what
I
number
don't
is
know.
that?
I should know this. I don't know that set well enough to say. I don't think so, but I don't know.
What number is that card?
177. So that's
Okay,
early.
so no,
Yeah.
this is 247, and there's a lot of these out there. Like,
Yeah.
but I really love the bench card. He also has his hat on backwards. I don't think that's a look you're going to see very often. And
Right.
yeah, so that's my choice. I love that 68 card.
No, great choice. Great choice.
There is a card I don't have. I forgot I was going to talk about this from 1966. Like, Sayers was a good choice, but I was trying to find a second card and I was struggling, and I don't have it. But it's the Bobby Orr 66 rookie card, which is pretty iconic. I think it kind of has that TV look thingy where it's a side.
Like a 55 Bowman sort of thing.
So this is not the same thing, but I do have a 68 Orr, which I really like. So,
nice.
And again, my dad was Boston. He rooted for the Boston team, so I kind of like the Boston athletes. And Bobby Orr is somebody I'm trying to collect his run, but he's expensive. That rookie card is really expensive.
Yeah, my brain just does not go to hockey whenever we're thinking about these things.
That's very smart of you.
I mean, I would like to at some point get a Gordie Howe run, probably, but it's I can't even imagine how much that would cost. So
I'm gonna say that. I mean, someone out there knows. I know his rookie is really expensive, but then the rest of them are not like terribly out of reach. And
maybe, yeah.
I picked up one or two of them in like $20 to $50. It's not crazy. Not crazy.
Yeah. The thing is too is you just don't see them that often. Really. I mean, I haven't looked on eBay, admittedly, but like when you go to shows, I'm not seeing them here, obviously.
No, I mean,
national maybe, but
I think he's kind of caught in a weird generational thing where he's clearly before our generation that was in the junk wax era.
Right.
And the modern guys, it's like they don't even know who he is. So who would collect him would be like really older people would collect him, in their 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll do that player run with you. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe here's a challenge. Let's do that player run before the Detroit National.
I think I could do that in 3 years. I think that's possible.
Is it 20? So it'll be 2028. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so brings us to 69. I'll show you a card.
Yes, Kareem. It was just it felt like the obvious choice for me, and I think at that point, I think when I was starting, I was like, this is the first one I think I chose, and also was because like I'm like I don't know what basketball ones I'm going to choose, and so I'll just knock this one out and make sure that this is choose. Obviously got to 61 and figured out another one, but this was I'd love to get this at some point. Don't have it obviously, but
this is one of the few cards that I have in low grade that I would consider just trying to move up the ladder. I have a 2 just because he growing up was my brother and my favorite player when we were in our youth. We used to practice the sky hook and just loved him and just what he stood for. He was also a UCLA guy. I ended up going there for grad school. And I love this card. Tall boy also. So, that's a great choice. I don't have a second card to show there because that's like the mic drop. It's a great card.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of baseball 69. Like what is there that jumps out? And I can't think of who even the rookies are that year. I should know this. Maybe I'm just blanking.
I don't know. Nothing stands out to me. I can't even think of the design of the 69 card right now.
I know. I think where I was going to choose actually is Mickey Mantle because it's his last card. I think that's like his last playing day card, whatever. So
okay, so you'll see that card on Sunday in my cabinet.
Nice.
And I forgot that's his last card. That's cool.
And I think that's the one where they have like either the yellow or the white lettering, I believe. Is that the one or is it the year before?
I think so. I think there's 2 versions of his card.
And so it was like the Yankees on top, I think was how it was, or whatever. Maybe it was his name on top and the Yankees on bottom. I don't remember. I'm blanking. But
it's kind of got a wood paneling thing. Not the one where it turns. Anyways, I digress. But that would have been a good choice. But Kareem is because it's his rookie card, I think you have to go with that one.
Okay, so I just looked up. It's his name is in like that circle, in the red circle, and so it's either red or white or yellow, and then the Yankees on the bottom.
Yeah. And then I was going to ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do this in the other decades. I wish we had. Like, if you had to pick one card for the decade, out of all the cards we've talked about, which one is the standout card to you?
I mean, I honestly think the 63 rows, just because, again, as a kid, that meant a lot to me for whatever reason. Like when he was about to break, I think it's probably because it all timed out with him like getting to closely breaking Cobb's record and whatever. And so like it's meaningful, and it was like this, I'll never have this sort of card. And it's just, it feels meaningful in that respect.
Yeah. And so is this a card that like, it's a Grail card for you?
I think so. I mean, admittedly, like my feelings about him as a kid are different than my feelings about him now because of all that happened. So there's that. But yes, I would obviously love to have it at some point. So
yeah, for me, I got to pick one of the tall boy cards, either this one or this one.
Yeah,
and I don't know. For whatever reason, I kind of always liked Joe Namath, so I would go with this as the one card for the decade.
Yeah,
pick.
It's a great choice. I mean, for whatever reason, I have this like thing against tall boys, only in the respect of like it's just hard for storage. Like you can't put in a binder page, and you have to get a special binder or whatever, or a special box, and it's just like it's kind of annoying in a way that they don't like. Anyways, it's hard to accommodate for. I guess
the binders now though they have different sleeves for the different sizes. I think that's 3x2 instead of 3x3.
Right.
So I have that in a binder somewhere.
Yeah. As a kid, I just think like as a kid, like there's no way to store that. It's kind of like the same thing with like the 89 Bowman. It's like, why do they have to do it like a little bigger than everything else? So.
Yeah. I did not like the bigger cards, but then as an adult, I like them because my collection is so massive. They kind of stand out. And,
right.
Yeah. So yeah, that was fun. Trip down memory lane.
All right. Well, I guess then are we gonna try and do the 50s next week, or is that even gonna?
I think we should debate between the 50s and the 90s.
Interesting.
Are you anti-90s?
I'm not anti-90s. I mean, it's not vintage, obviously, but that's not to say we can't talk about it. So
yeah,
I guess I'd have to think about that a lot because I just don't know if I think about like it's going to be hard for me to identify an important card for each decade.
Yeah, that's true.
That's going to be the hard part because there's so many cards is the thing too.
But it might be fun, and I bet you what'll happen is the card you pick will not be the same card as I pick.
I would be shocked if we each pick the same card, honestly.
So it might be fun. And then I have an idea, and I don't know if this will work, about bringing in more of an expert of the 90s. Like, I don't feel I'm an expert in the 90s.
Right.
But if we could find somebody who's more like a child collector in the 90s, and you'll know this person.
Yeah.
And ask them. That might be good because they might be more of an expert.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to have them come in with their picks for the years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possibility. Maybe we could eventually. Yeah, we'll think about the 50s if that even makes sense. I mean, I won't have any of.
I mean, like I feel pretty good about the 60s. I knew that I'd have the Grail cards, the greatest cards, but the 50s, I don't know. I mean, I can tell you now, I don't have the Willie Mays or the Mickey Mantle, and nor will I ever have them.
I do have some of them because of my father-in-law, so that's actually something I could do but I'm trying to sell those, and so we'll see.
We might have to just show pictures of the card.
Right, exactly. Grail. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we'll figure that out and come up with the next video. So
okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.